Welcome back to what we will officially call the Raspberry Pi setup process. The first one we did with the Raspberry Pi 2 didn't give you a whole lot of detail. In this series, this is part two of so far of the series. We'll talk about adding two modules to the Raspberry Pi in support of what we're doing at our parents' house. So let me bring a terminal window into focus, and then we'll go about the process of adding those two modules. So I first want to connect to the device. Its default name is Raspberry Pi. Oops, I made a stupid mistake here. Sorry about that. Let me specify a username. All right, and so now we are on the console. We can go ahead and begin adding the software that we'll need to pull this off. So to do that, I'm going to do sudo install Apache 2. Apache is the web server. If you are familiar with Microsoft Windows, for example, typically you would install Microsoft's IIS, or Internet Information Server. Here on Linux-like platforms and Unix platforms, we install a peer to that known as Apache, but simply a web server. All right. What we are seeing here is an indication that we need to update the operating system on the Raspberry Pi in order for this to be successful. As a new installation, we are grossly out of date. So what we need to do in order to pull that off, I'll go ahead and clear the screen here. We'll do a sudo apt-get update. Pretty sure this will take some time, so I will fast forward through the process so that you aren't sitting here watching paint dry. But just know that when you take this on your own, exercise some patience. All right, not too bad actually. Now, with that update out of the way, we'll go back and install Apache. Okay, Apache is installed, and as an add-in to Apache, my program depends upon a module called PHP, simply a plugin to the web server that allows web applications to do interesting things. So we'll go ahead and add that as well. So I'm going to change this line a bit. Do PHP and PHP-MB string. Okay, and that's now done. And that's it. That's all there is to it. We've got our 2 additional packages installed. We did an operating system update. What you would do at this point for good measure is to also test the web server. There's a default page that it will serve up. You would also test the PHP module to make sure that it's doing what it needs to do. I won't show those processes in this video. I will actually leave that to you as a homework assignment. So if you're going to go through this endeavor, I think it ought to be a little bit of a challenge for you to complete some of these things on your own. But I hope you found this useful. Please give the video a like if you liked it. Take just a moment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, and you will see me in the next one.